kind of out of nowhere.
He just should have got some like Crayola crayons and be like, hey, take it easy, man.
Take it, just
Throw
stop
the
talking.
crayons in his back seat. What's going on, Fire Team? Welcome back to Shift Fire, the exploration and appreciation of all things military culture. You guys are tuned into an awesome episode we like to call Social Media Recon.
I'm excited to put all of these people down in these videos and totally demoralize them. Let's watch.
So we have Wrestle, just another day in the beautiful core.
Day in the core, it's like a day on the farm.
All right, let's wrestle. All right, we got a guy low on the ground. I wonder if we're going for submission here or are we going for pin?
I like that they have to start on their knees.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to topple him over and pin him.
Yeah, so it looks like he's, definitely
Pin the
bypassed. He's got a, what is that, a half Nelson? Is he going for submission?
I
he's
think
showing
just
him
trying
his
to-
back.
Oh, he did have his arm. Oh, okay. Look at that guy, you
Okay.
better win.
So it was for submission. So, I mean, that's what happens when you show someone your back. He's strong, that guy is definitely strong.
From what little I know about wrestling, you gotta control the head.
Yeah.
If you can control the head, you can control the movement of where
Exactly,
he's
and
going.
it looked like homeboy who, unfortunately got tapped out, put his head down and could not see what the f was going on.
Yeah.
So he definitely just took advantage of that.
Yeah.
You don't want to show someone your back. And my opinion, that smells like Jiu-Jitsu is the greatest form of martial arts there is. I think it has the most application, and learning to grapple is such an imperative skill that can save your life in a bad situation.
I remember when UFC first got started, it was kind of anything goes, and then the Gracies came in and just leveled
Decimated.
everybody.
Didn't matter that they were
Yeah.
ginormous 6'7" wrestlers that weighed like 300 pounds, they would just choke them out. It's great because it doesn't matter how big you are, how tall you are, how strong you are. Once you get to the ground, it levels the playing field.
Yep. We did combatives. We didn't do it a lot,
Yeah.
but every once in a while there'd be a cycle that would come through. And we had an officer who thought that he came up with his own form of fighting called defanging the serpent. It was basically just jiu-jitsu, but with some other stuff that didn't really work.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, the military does MACP. It is a great exercise. Like, you could be the strongest guy on the planet or like be able to deadlift 600 pounds, but you don't know how in shape you are until you get into a sustained combat on the ground. You gas yourself out just because it is so physically demanding. Special Operations has their own form of combatives called SOCP. The main form of combatives in the Army is called MACP. So there's different levels of it. I would say this would be totally an average day in either the Marine Corps or the Army. I don't know about the Air Force.
I think the Air Force has like serve each other tea day where they like bring out tea sets and then they pour it for each other.
Yeah, book club.
Book club,
Yeah, fancy book club.
Fancy book club.
Like from The Office. I'll tell you. Basic in a nutshell.
Ayo, we're in trouble. Drill sergeant needs us downstairs. Time now with your weapon in summer PT.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, that guy.
Poor guy. Drill sergeant needs you downstairs. Time now with your weapon in summer PTs. We're gonna get
what's that guy's name?
up. Oh, Sakis. Poor
Sakis.
little Sakis.
Those glasses are actually very flattering on him.
Are they? I think he looks like poo-poo. Kidding.
You know what's funny? My basic,
Nobody looks good in those glasses. The ones with the inserts.
yeah, they call them birth control glasses.
Yeah, it's a form of contraception. Nobody wants to have sex with you if you wear those.
Actually, my basic training experience was very regimented and very kind of laid out. Like, we knew what we were going to be doing the next day. We always got 8 hours of sleep. It was never this all of a sudden like, oh my God, we do something right now, let's go,
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't have to do like changing drills and all that?
Changing drills.
You never had to do those? Someone fell asleep on like fire guard, so he woke up everybody, and like everybody's towing the line. Because there's this giant red square in the middle of
the red zone.
Yeah, the red zone that you stay out of. And he would be like, okay, you guys have 3 minutes to change to your uniform, go. And then everybody's like scrambling. And then he's like, okay, now you have to change in the summer PTs. And you do changing drills. So pretty much everybody's just bustling to change. And we had to do that for like an hour straight.
We would have a few things where like one guy didn't make his bed well enough and then we would all have to do push-ups and go outside and do PT and stuff. Like when we were cleaning our weapons, I remember this very distinctly. That was it for the rest of the evening. That's all you're doing because you had to clean them like squeaky clean. So it wasn't like you'd be doing one task and then they'd be like, okay, all right, now do this thing over here.
Well, it sounds like we had different basic training experiences.
We did.
I guess back when it was hard does not apply. I remember in the future
apparently when it was hard. I remember when the future, when we will have to do these things that are hard. No, mine was pretty regimented.
Yeah.
All right, shotgun guys back. Now we got.
All right, yep, doing a function check on a 240 Bravo, looks like, just because the Marine Corps doesn't have Limas yet, because they're poor.
They always get the last. They always get the lowest
Take
end
the
thing
barrel off.
last.
Oh, he's removing. Okay.
What did he just? What
Interesting.
was that
So
on the
he's-
barrel?
To me, it would be like he's removing the heat shield, but I didn't see a heat shield on it, so I wasn't really sure. But okay, what is he doing here?
Oh, he's breaking down even
he's breaking
more.
down
The bolt
the
carrier?
receiver,
Oh, the receiver.
the bolt carrier, assembly, putting it back in, rebuilding it. All right. Here
What I
comes
like about
Joey.
this guy is that he's so smooth and everything. He seems very methodical in the stuff that he does. Like
Yeah.
he's not rushing.
Oh, he's just putting the gas block in there. Okay, I understand. There's a little gas block that basically you can take out for the 240.
okay.
Okay, barrel goes back on, lifts it up. He's gonna put the receiver. I'm sorry, the bolt carrier.
It's so satisfying when that thing slides right in.
Yeah, the bolt carrier, and he already put the recoil spring rod and spring inside. So now he's just locking the trigger assembly in place. Now he's gonna slide the buttstock back on. Very cool. Hit it. Functions check one more. Tap doesn't fire. Sends it forward. Cool. You made it on shift fire. Congratulations, man.
Hey,
you got all the
what
clout in the
what
world.
more clout do you need? I mean,
Exactly. Congrats, man. Keep it up. Keep training. Uh-oh, the trigger assembly fell out. Controlled descent there. That's the only thing I would say is be careful because you have sears within that trigger assembly housing that if you damage them, you can have something called a runaway gun. So basically when you squeeze the trigger and you let it go, the gun will literally keep firing
fire.
and you either need to break links by forcing a malfunction or ride the lightning and you just literally
Just let
it run out of ammo and just hold what you got.
We'll be watching, Aiden. Why did you join?
join?
Oh, I can't wait to hear these excuses.
What made you want to join the military?
Are you 12?
Benefits.
The
made you wanna
benefits,
join the
good
military?
answer.
Free school.
Free school, there you go.
Join the
Good.
military.
There you go.
Money,
join the
not a lot of
military?
money. Why are you wearing tinted lenses inside and you have your patrol
What made
cap
you wanna
on
join the military?
inside?
He knew he was
What
wrong.
made you want
To
join the military,
learn
son?
English.
It was going to jail.
To learn how to properly
What
wear a
made you wanna
mask.
join the military?
Don't wear masks.
What made you want to join the military?
See you.
To see
What
you.
made you want to join the military?
They lied to me, told me I was going to Disney World.
Oh
What made you
no.
want to join the
Lie.
military?
Liar.
What made you want to join the military?
Everything about you. Yeah.
What made you want to join the
I
military?
just want to die.
I just
What
want
made you want
to
to join the military?
Leave my home.
Wait, get a
tuck that chain
haircut.
in. Tuck that chain in.
Right here.
The free food.
What made you want to join the military?
Life.
What made you want to join the military?
I don't want to be in the military.
What made you want to join the military?
Too bad you joined.
What made you want to join the military?
Fat is, that's a true statement.
Benefits.
The benefit.
That's a smart 12-year-old right
That
there.
is a smart 12-year-old corporal. That's what makes the Army so great, is that you
Yeah.
have such a diverse background of people.
Yep.
You learn so much about, even in America, I mean, it's a mixing pot of
Yeah.
cultures, right?
Yeah, man.
And the military is the greatest place to truly understand. You know, I learned about the East Coast, I learned about the Midwest, I learned in Philadelphia, they say crick instead of creek. They call soda pop.
Right. What's up with that?
Like, that's gnarly, but that's all different, you know, lifestyles, and
Yeah, man.
we all come together and you learn from it and you end up loving each other, and
Yeah.
sometimes hating each other.
I mean, it's uniform, one form. It unifies people, brings people together. It doesn't matter where you're from or what your education level is or income level. When you join the Army, you all come together for the same purpose. I got to meet a lot of really cool people in the military that otherwise I would have never met them in real life.
Absolutely. There you go. The Army makes you a better person. Join the Army. Military guys look the same.
I tell you what, that was true for me, man.
So I grew up in Colorado
Oh.
Springs, which is known for being a military community. I'm convinced that every single man in the Army looks the exact same, and here's why. You're all a little bit shorter than the average woman. You all have a tattoo sleeve.
Ow.
Half or full, I don't care, either one.
Ow.
You all wear Oakley sunglasses.
Not me,
All
Ray
have a
Ban.
comb over to a slight degree, and there's a cowlick
Ow.
somewhere. Go ahead,
Ow.
prove me wrong.
That hurts. Somebody broke her heart, that's for
Probably somebody
Yeah.
with a tattoo sleeve,
Yeah.
Oakleys, and a slight comb over.
sure. I will be honest, in Ranger Regiment, we all look the exact
When you shaved your head, man, there was a video that came out. Maybe I'll find it. Of all of us training in a room, or all of us sitting in a school class for the room. I reviewed that video like a dozen times, and I could not find myself. And I'm like, I know I was in the room at the time. I'm literally dead center of the frame the entire shot, and
you're
I'm
like,
like, I look like everybody else.
Yeah, in basic, everybody looks the same. You get a specific look when you join the Army. Especially, you know, in Ranger Regiment, everybody has a full sleeve. Guess what? Everybody wears black chucks. Everybody wears black chucks. Everybody has slightly longer than average hair. Everybody is just a stud in Ranger Regiment. And we all look the exact same. Everybody does. That's when they're like, hey, do you know this guy? And I'm like, does he look like me? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I probably do. Yeah, but she has some pent-up aggression to some soldier that broke her heart.
That's right.
Or she just has a very specific type. Grandma Fitness.
Ah,
Part 2.
the sequel to the amazing Grandma Fitness video that went viral around the world.
I'm gonna take a guess, just because it was a Korean mom, so it's gonna be like the dancing.
I'm gonna guess that our old friend, Electronic Voice Lady, is gonna narrate this one for us.
My Korean grandma showing me her exercise.
Ah! That's pretty good.
Slam stretch, stay flexible, even in your older days. Dude, you need to limber up. There
Hey,
you go.
look at that. That's legit push-ups.
She can do more push-ups than a lot of people in the military. Neat tucks, get after it, Granny.
Go Korean mom. Korean mom fitness. Leg claps, that's a
yeah.
little easy. I don't know about that.
I don't know
That's
about
pretty good. The leg split thing is pretty impressive.
It is, yeah. She's very flexible in her old age.
Yeah.
You gotta stay limber, full range of motion.
Yep, full range. Never stop. If you create a lifestyle of fitness, someday you'll be an old Korean woman.
Yeah.
Role-playing game. Oh, rocket propelled grenade.
I mean, that's an AT4, but you know, I guess you can say that.
Fired off a bunch of those.
Backblast, area clear. You know, technically,
That's a big punch right
he
there.
really anticipated the sh.
He was
out of that
leaning into
recoil.
that.
You could see the entire AT4 just go, because he was scared shooting it. I mean, it's definitely an experience. Like when we had our Goose teams, our Carl Gustav teams, which is pretty much a reloadable AT4. Super cool. So you have like an AG that's basically standing right next to you, just looking behind you, because the backblast is pretty significant and it actually can kill someone.
Because I was on a special forces team out at Fort Lewis, we had a day where we were going to shoot these off, and there was like 12 of us, and we had like 8 cases worth, and there's
Yeah.
like 4 to a case. So I got to shoot off a bunch, and on the same range on the same day, there was like a big army unit. There's like 50, 60 dudes, and they had like 2 cases.
Yeah.
So they had to like do a lottery to see which one would get
shoot.
the opportunity to shoot it off, and I shot off like 12 of them.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're here to tell the tale, if I remember correctly. You're only allowed to shoot up to 4 a day.
Oh.
Yeah,
Whoa.
just because the overpressure will literally make you fucking not.
Man, that
there.
explains so much.
Yeah, I know, no wonder. But yeah, I had a similar experience in Korea. There was like 4 of us, and we had a bunch of them.
You don't want to sign them back in.
Oh no, absolutely not. I'm gonna shoot that workout.
Hey. Here we go, baby. Look at
Okay.
those arms, dude.
Like, you got a permit for those guns, dude?
Yeah, weapons of mass destruction right there.
Overhead dumbbell press.
It's a bit of a
4
push press. He's using his legs a little bit.
Arnie's. And some Arnold press.
Arnold presses, 4 times 12.
Seated lateral raises. Get those boulder
Raises,
shoulders.
Boulder shoulders. 15, 4 times
Alternating
15.
front plate. Alternating
You
front
doing
raises.
this all in one day? That's a lot of shoulders, man.
That's, yeah, upright rows. That's why he looks like that and you look like that. There you go, rear delts, doing all shoulders. It's boulder day.
I like rear delt stuff. We don't do enough rear delt stuff these days.
I'll be honest, when I used to bodybuild, I loved shoulder day. Dude, I just want some boulders, dude. My ideal male figure is just ginormous traps. So if I see someone with massive traps and shoulders, I'm like, that guy rocks.
That's all you're looking for. You zero in on
I'm just
that.
genetically tiny trap man. And I hate it.
And thanks for posting the whole sets. You know, a lot of this kind of fitness stuff can be inspiring to people out there. Like, I'm looking for a workout thing. Oh, this guy, I follow him. He posted his workout.
This
That's pretty
giant marine guy.
cool. In the corner of a parking lot somewhere.
Yeah, doing a TRX gym in a box workout.
Marine Uba, the Uba Marine, the greatest Marine of all time.
Uber driver for the day, man.
Let me guess, he's eating crayons.
Bro. What the f? Nothing, man. Don't talk to me. I'll take you where you're going. Jesus.
See, I think this is
That
the
was
guy that we
unexpected.
always bag on.
Yeah.
Overseas doing deployment.
Yep.
I will say this is one of his best. Stick to doing like this, man.
Kind of out of nowhere.
just don't hurt me.
Just don't hurt me, yeah.
Please, just don't hurt me. He just should have got some like Crayola crayons and been like, hey, take it easy, man.
Take it, just
Throw
don't
those
talk to me.
crayons in his back seat. One of your best work, my friend. That one was funny.
Well, that's it, folks. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Bye.
Boulders! Make sure my so good.
How's my hair?
We're good. You're beautiful as always.
Aw, thanks.
You put any product in your hair? Is that just how it naturally sits?
No, I mean, I put a little bit of gel in it this morning.